People of the interwebs! Welcome back to my Let's Play of Threads of Fate for RGOGNOCA, really old games no one cares about. I am WanderGirl108, this is the best game ever, and in the last episode we just got back from area number 2, which, because we still have things to deliver to Klaus, we can't go back out yet. We got some stuff, and we got one of the most useful items in the game if you play it like me, which I understand if you don't. This is really helpful for if you like to raise your base stats instead of relying on the, plus whatevers. So we got an item called Rare Wine, which, again, items in your inventory you can't use. You can't really do anything with them. But they're either for selling, like the stones, or they're for special events. Or they're for bringing yourself back to life if you die. And the rare wine... I don't think I've ever said no. So we have to go out and then come back in. I just wanted to see what happens if you say no. As always, I'm not going to voice act. I'm not going to risk marring this game's beauty with my voice, because I don't know if I can do voices or not, and I don't want to risk it. I really don't. Anyway, can I have your wine? Sure. Take it. Thanks. So now we're his friend. So now, his formerly 30,000 gold items are now 5,000. And that is a lot more affordable. Also, we have stuff. No, I don't want to sell that. Oh, thank goodness. Almost misclicked there. Anyway, so we now have 15,000, which means we can buy 3 of these things now. What I like to do is keep 10 points between strength and defense. That's just the balance I feel good with. It probably doesn't really matter, but I do have obsessive compulsive personality disorder, so some things just need to be even or I'll go crazy. So anyway, that's that taken care of. That is a wonderful thing taken care of. Whip! Yippee! Yippee! Okay, so now let's go tell Klaus about what we found underground, because we got some things. One of the things got stolen from us. Hi, Alina. No, I don't even know where he is. So much flavor text that I'm never gonna get to, because Okay, hang on, cutscene. There's the cube we found. Jump cut! Alright, we have a location! Well, I mean, if they're that ancient and they're floating in a lake, someone must have thought maybe they were built by Aeons, but, whatever. Mysteries revealed. If only it were that simple. But in a game like this, there is no simple. It's awesome. she's a brat, but she's got... How do I put this? She's rough around the edges, but she could be a really amazing person. But she's a kid, you know? Okay, do you have the flavor text I'm thinking of? Well, then you don't know her either. You don't know what she's like then. Yep. Ah. No, you do not have the flavor text I was hoping for. Oh. Why is the text box so big? That bothers me. I'm sorry. Anyway. Are there people? Hello? I'd call Mel beautiful. Aha! The water for this fountain comes from the lake, the famous lake that we are now going to visit, because we can actually go there now. We can't do anything, but if we go now, we do get a funny cutscene. So, let's see it. So we start on this path, up this hill, and there they are. Yeah, that's all we can do with that. Now, one last thing before we move forward. There is flavor text somewhere to tell us about this. Hopefully I'll still get it, but I really want to go get it now. Just because it's there. This happens frequently, actually, going back to places you've already been, at least early in the game. Leads to things. Ow. Okay, good. We're up to 100. Hey! Leave me alone. Waterfall happening? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So, when I saw this polywog earlier, I didn't realize they would respawn where it died. Like in the spot where its sprite fell and not where I hit it. And so what I'm gonna do, just to prove to myself and people that I'm not, well, not that I'm not crazy, because I am, but that I do know things about this game, I'm gonna push the polywog over here so it's distinctly behind the waterfall. And then I'm going to not kill it. And it should still be there when we go on to the next room. So yeah. The thing I grinded for, the rare wine and also the super effect magic, That's something you're supposed to come back for later in the game when you've, like, used magic a lot and your max magic is high enough. But the grinding is worth it. And you see, Polywog is still exactly where I left it. So this room really is just the same room several times, which is weird. Not sure why that's a thing. Ow. Are we already at the end? Yes. Okay. And we don't get new treasures now. We already got them. Anyway, going back for things happens with Corona Forest and then with the Underground Ruins when you're Mint. When you're Rube, not so much. For reasons. Still have to look for these symbols. And through here, and through the hole that should just bring us down to the floor below, but doesn't. Who cares? Little alcove. Nice wall. I like how there's still rubble. That rubble will always be there. I love that so much. Okay. Still have to get this jumping thing down, and I'm probably gonna fail at this. See, the controls are perfect in this game. My jumping ability as a gamer, not so much. I'm bad at games. Stubbornness and practice are how I get through games, not skill. But this should do it. Yes. I love that. I love the like light ripple effects in this game. I know they're really simple and they're really basic, but I love the way they're done. I'm sorry for not showing you what happens if the Skull Beast catches up to you while you're on this staircase. I might have shown that in my original Let's Play. Again, links in the description, hopefully. I mean, I copy-pasted the link into the description. I hope it actually does the linky thing. I don't know if there's something else I'm supposed to do because I don't computer. But anyway, if you go all the way down these stairs, at the very bottom, you will find the remains of the Skull Beast. It's just right here. It's dead. And as Mint, you can search it and find another type of magic. A type of magic that is very useful. I love arrow and I love the fireball magic. That's one I use all the time. It's really good. So yeah. And now we have to climb all the way back up. So yeah, that's a neat little thing that you can come back for that and find that. I love things like that. As I was saying in the last video, I guess there are some things that could be improved by modern graphics, but like, they were things that probably could have been done even with PS1 graphics, but the designers, the game devs, decided to focus on other things and sacrifice those graphics for the sake of everything else. Which is what I've been saying over and over, but it really is. It really is wonderful how they prioritized with this game. Now, as I said, we can't go back to Elroy's atelier. This platform will not take us down. We can only talk to the frog on the leaf. Funny story, the first time it said, do you want to go home? I was afraid to say yes because I thought home meant like, you know, Mint's actual home. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was a dumb kid. I was a really dumb kid. And I'm a dumb adult, too. Are there things here? Are there coins in places? I've completely forgotten when they show up. When and where. I've never really bothered to memorize it. Yeah, no, I think we're good. So this video, kind of short, so I'm actually going to continue and I'm going to go on to Mel's place, which is amazing. Like, okay, as I was saying, there are some things in this game that could have been improved with modern graphics, but what we're about to see could only be achieved with this level of graphics. Anything more high def and it would not have worked. This whole part is just spectacular. So here we are in a forest, and we walk along and we see a mushroom. And then you see a pinkened tree trunk, and then you walk in here and holy crap. Yeah! Look at this place! Just look at it! Modern graphics could not make this work. They just couldn't. This is too amazing and insane. And you can jump on these flowers that are hardly flowers. Ba-doo-ba-doo. And the mushroom. Look at that! Look at the shooting star that's, like, totally not. Oh, this place is gorgeous. I love it. I love that this place exists in a game. It's so amazing. And if you hear, it sounds like I'm walking on a bouncy ball. It's amazing. I love this so much. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Now here we are. This is Mel's atelier, which is fantastic. Little star-shaped doorknob. I love that. I love that animation. Oh, it's adorable. And suddenly we have these little dudes who, if you notice, it's not easy to see. Those little sticks they're carrying, how do I show you? You can't really see it. Those are skulls on the end of their sticks. And yeah, they'll trip every now and then, and they'll just walk around. And over here we have a cockatoo, which is a save point. This is one of the 4 save points in the game. It's entirely circumstantial because we actually can't leave right now. We're actually stuck here for the moment. The star that'll take us away just isn't here for some reason. So yeah, that's one of the 4 save points in the entire game. Because we're trapped. So yeah, and as soon as we beat this part and we actually get to leave, and then we can come go at will, and that save point will no longer be there. Yeah. So, I'm actually going to cut it here because we're going to have some fun with these little guys. So yeah, thank you so very much for watching if you did. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next time.